Hey guys, welcome back to day 9 of the holiday card series. Today we're just going to jump right into the card. We're going to be making a 4x4 inch card. So I'm starting out with a 4 inch by 8 inch piece of cardstock, and it's vanilla cardstock from Stampin' Up. And I'm just scoring it at the 4 inch mark using my Martha Stewart scoreboard, as you could probably see right here. And I'm just going to score directly down and just crease it on the score line. Then I'm going to move my scoreboard out of the way. And you have just a simple 4x4 inch card. And 4x4 inch cards are great for just quick monogram cards. Then I'm using this great stamp from Stampers Anonymous. It's a huge script stamp. It weighs a ton. And I love it. It's just a great fill-in-the-blank stamp. And I'm just going to be using some Tim Holtz Distress ink in the old paper color. And I'm just going to ink up that stamp using the ink. And you don't need a lot of ink because the stamp really takes up a lot of the ink. I mean, not takes it up, but you don't need a lot to ink your stamp. And I just pressed it onto the front of my card, and it just adds a nice tone-on-tone texture to the background without adding any texture to the card or bulk to the card. And I'm just cleaning the stamp off really quickly and moving my scratch paper out of the way there. Then I'm going to go in with this piece of cardstock that I have, or more like pattern paper, from the Thrift Shop collection by October Afternoon, and it's just cut down. I don't really remember the size. I think it's 3 1/4 inches long by like 2 5/8 inches wide, and then this one's cut down just an 1/8 inch, a 1/4 inch on all the edges, except for the how tall it is. It's just an 1/8 inch, so it lines up directly with the bottom. So yeah, if you guys got that. Basically, for your guys' card, because I'm going to be doing some cutout images, it just depends how large your cutout image is for the center, and then you're just going to create an 1/8 inch border around the edges. And I just used a We Are Memory Keeper corner chomper around the edge just to add a nice rounded corner. And I'm just deciding where I want to put that down on my card. And so I'm deciding I'm going to put it right there, and then I'm going to use some ATG adhesive, and I'm just going to place it directly down on to the front of my card. I'm just centering that on the front, and that's what it looks like. Just pressing that on for a firm bond. And then I'm going to be taking some of this paper, again from the Thrift Shop collection by October Afternoon, and it's just an inch wide strip by 4 inches, and I'm just going to place it directly at the bottom of my card. Or sorry, this is a 3/4 inch strip. And I'm just checking out the card right now because I thought something was wrong, but nothing's wrong. And I'm just placing that on the bottom of my card there. Okay, so it looks something like this right now, and I really like the colors in the card. And then I'm using some of this Textures Trio ribbon from Michaels, and I'm just going to tie a quick and simple little bow onto the front of the card. And if you have, because this ribbon is white on one side and then it's red stitched on the opposite side, the trick to doing that is you're going to twist your ribbon as you pull it through the knot. You kind of get it as you're working the ribbon through the knot. You just have to practice a couple times, and then you'll get a perfect knot with a ribbon that's just printed on one side. So I cut off the excess ribbon, and I have this gingerbread stamp. I got this last year at Michaels. It's just one of the Dollar G Studio stamps, and I'm going to be stamping using some vintage photo distressing from Tim Holtz. And I normally would be using some like color box chalk or something like that, but I really liked the kind of texture that this stamp gave it, because it kind of looks like a cookie, gingerbread cookie, when you stamp it with the vintage photo, if you can see the texture right there. And I'm going to cut these out, and these are the Tim Holtz Tonic Scissors. They're great for cutting out images like this. And there you can see I have them both cut out there. And I'm just moving my ink pad off to the side, cleaning up the area a little bit. And I'm going to be placing those directly onto the front of the card. And this is basically the look of the card. There's no sentiment, so it's a really nice, just little monogram card to send someone. And I'm just adding some pop dots onto the back of them. Just going to add 2 to each one. And these 4x4 cards fit into a 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 envelope, and you'll just have a little bit of room on the edges. And just peeled the backing off, and I'm going to place them onto the front of my card. Kind of almost holding hands, but not really. Just right by each other. And that's what that looks like. And then I'm going in with my We Are Memory Keeper corner chomper, and I'm just going to chomp the edges. So that finishes up day 9. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and check out tomorrow for day 10. Bye, everyone.